In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get started with Vibecode and Cursor, from sign up to planning your app. First, we'll create your Vibecode account. Head to the official Vibecode website and look for the sign up or create account button. Use a reliable email you can access, set a strong password, and complete any verification they prompt, such as confirming your email. This keeps your workspace secure and ensures you can recover your account later. If there are different plan options, start with the free or trial tier so you can explore without pressure. When you're done, log in and take a moment to glance over the dashboard so the layout feels familiar. Next, install Cursor, the desktop application that pairs nicely with Vibecode. Go to the official Cursor site, download the installer for your operating system, and follow the on-screen steps. On macOS, you'll typically drag the app into Applications. On Windows, run the installer and allow it to make changes if prompted. Launch Cursor once after installation so it can set itself up and check for updates. If your system asks for permissions, like network access, approve them to ensure Cursor can connect to the tools it needs. Now, let's set up the development environment. Even though Vibecode aims for a no-code experience from your input, the app still runs on a standard development stack under the hood. You'll likely need Node.js and the Expo CLI. The good news is that both Vibecode and Cursor usually guide you through this, prompting you when something is missing. When you see those prompts, accept them and let the tools install. If you prefer to prepare in advance, install the long-term support version of Node.js from the official website and keep your machine's software up to date. A quick way to confirm Node is ready is to open your terminal and check the version. If you see a version number, you're set. For Expo, let the guided setup finish and don't worry about remembering every command. Vibecode and Cursor will surface what you need as you build. Finally, plan your app. Grab a sheet of paper or open a simple document and outline the core features and the screens you'll need. Think about the primary user flow, from opening the app to completing the main task. Keep the scope tight for your first version. Identify must-have screens like Home, Details, or Settings, and jot down what each screen should show or do. Sketching quick wireframes helps, but even a clear list of screens and features is enough. That's it. Account created, tools installed, environment prepared, and a focused plan in place. You're ready to start building.